What's going on, guys? It's your boy Thriller here. We're back with another week of the SADL. We're here for week number 8 as we take on Game Boy Shadow. And going ahead and break down the standings here for you currently right now. Before I get talking about this video, talking about this matchup, if you guys are excited for another matchup of the SADL, definitely leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Join the crew today so you throw in with the King and the crew. If you guys didn't check out last week's spoilers in 3, 2, 1, so skip about a few minutes back in time. But Mr. Vish, along with some of the other supporting cast members, with Mr. Vish himself, we got a very big win over Kesta in week 7. Very upset win. One crit did. There was one very crucial crit that mattered in that game, I will say. But other than that, the game was pretty clean for the most part. But definitely would have been a much more narrow game without one of those crits. But we have to, it's just how the game was played. And thankfully, thanks to that win, we are put in a good safety net now for our season. As you guys can see, we're number 4 on the leaderboard as of right now. This is the really important game. So, a fun fact for all of you: if Tanner actually loses his game against Brooks, who I believe they're playing as of according to today, maybe I don't know. As soon as they play their game, that's the last game I think we're waiting on. If Tanner wins this game, Tanner can, I think, pretty much guarantee. No, he doesn't guarantee, but he pretty much makes a case for himself to almost be guaranteed playoffs at that point with a 5-2 record. But he's still in the contention. But if he loses, we take the 3rd seed right now, which is really, really good. We really bounced back these last few weeks, man. And I'm so happy. Obviously, against Coolio, we got insanely lucky to get in the position that we did. And in KSI again, we got really lucky in this matchup. And as you can see, we're pretty much knowing who our spins. Basically, Wally, Coolio, and Joe, they all have to win out and have at least like a 5-0 or a higher differential for the rest of this season just to maybe crack the top 8 here. Unfortunately, our opponent Game Boy Shadow is actually not going to be able to make the playoffs. He is guaranteed to be eliminated from the playoff contention with being a 6-loss streak that he has have. I believe Game Boy Shadow actually took over a team, which was Lamar's team, I think it was. So he ended up making a ton of changes to his team. And also, the reason why you're seeing this and why this video is going to be probably a little longer is because we're going to have a nice little meme game. I talked to Game Boy Shadow and so like, hey man, I know there's like a small chance you don't want to make playoffs, but do you want to do like a meme game? Do you want to do a serious game? What do you want to do? And he told me, you know what, let's just have some fun. I don't care. I'll do either or. And I told him, you know what, let's bring some meat, let's bring some fire. And he did state to me beforehand that he brought some stuff that was fun and some stuff that was somewhat serious. So he pretty much committed to to about a good portion of a meme team while still having maybe like a 1 or 2 mods that were kind of actually built for this game. So he at least gave me that front. So if I lose because he's got a serious set, I at least now cannot be angry about it. But real quick, I'm going to go ahead and show you Game Boy Shadow's team here. Actually, no, it's Lord Scenario that actually took over the team. My bad. But Shadow's team, where is it at? He's got the Hitmonlee, Slowking, Gardevoir, Mega Lopunny, Landorus Therian, Dragalge, Zero Aura, Galarian Darmanitan, and King Gambit. If I don't see Zen Mode Galar Darmanitan, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm going to say that right now. Really didn't know what I wanted. I wanted to kind of build a team that just had some fun stuff, but it kind of did work in a lot of other situations in some regards. So I'm really hoping you guys are excited for this team. Real quick though, I'm going to pause just to make sure that I have nothing else exposed here on this tab. So I'll be right back with our team here, guys. Okay, nothing was exposed. Thank goodness. All right. Anyways, we're kicking off here with Mega Shadow, and we're rocking out with the modest Mega Gallade. Baby, let's go. We are rocking Calm Mind, Aura Spear, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball just really to hit stuff that we can hit super effectively, unlike the Slow King and the Gardevoir. Aura Spear as our main fire as our fighting stab, and obviously our Psychic to have a good neutral click into just about everything. This set actually Loki could win us the game if I position it correctly. We are faster than Landorus and everything else below it. We don't outspeed Galarian Darmanitan, which might come back to bite me in my booty, but I think again, Darmanitan again. If it's Gorilla Attack, it's Darm. I'm gonna feel a little disappointed because that's just not gonna be a fun set. I want to see Zen mode. Zen mode is so fun, dude. Plus, we get the only Fire Ice type Pokemon that exists. Like, come on. But I think this set's gonna cook, dude. I actually think this set could really do wonders here. Bringing back the MVP of last week, Mr. Viz, I figured it's time to bring a little bit of a meme option for him too. We're running Water Absorb, which makes no sense to bring on this guy. But we're running Dual Stab plus Ancient Power and Whirlpool. Whirlpool still kind of help trap something if I really want to just put something in. Like holding, like for example, if there's like no chili reception from Slowking, I trap Slowking, and I actually can theoretically, if you just have a psychic type move, I actually 1v1 this Pokemon, which is really, really funny. Ancient Power is just funny to see if I can get a stat boost and stuff like that, which is really great. But overall, this one's really, really good. We have 160 HP, 32 defense, max special attack with a modest nature, 108 instant def, because we're already decently physically defensive. So I decided to put the rest of the bulk into their spadaf, so we can really take a hit here. We still don't take a Gardevoir hit, not to save our life, but I still think it's really fun here. And I could have been Roselli Berry, but what the hell? I don't care. But this is a really good mod to do this week. Next, we're bringing Sneaky the Meow Scarata. We're running Nasty Plot Meow. This one is actually made to be faster than Darm Guarantee because I wanted to make sure I hit Guaranteed Speed Control against Darm. I might change Gallade to do that as well, but I think I actually don't have enough speed then. Actually, no, I don't believe I saw that I had enough. Actually, let me just double check that. I need 317. Oh, I can actually, but I have like no bulk. Screw it. We're here to have fun. So we'll just do that quick change. But Meow here with Nasty Plot, it actually kind of cooks. Like, there's no save switching to this Pokemon on my opponent's roster. I actually need to double check to see if Meow low punny outspeeds me, because if not, I'll switch this Yachi Berry to Chuckleberry. But with a nasty plot up, I pretty much just beat about everything on this team. I need a little bit of chip damage on some things to be able to put it in range, but overall this mon's insanely hard hitting. He does really, really well. And I actually think it can do really good in this matchup. Special Meow is definitely not as memeish. It's a little memey, but it's not as memeish. But I think it's actually a really good set here, and I'm really excited to show it off. I think obviously these two are 100% memes. This is kind of like memeish, but not crazy. But you want to talk about some memes, but aren't that crazy? We get so expanded. Land Thunder is here, baby. Now, obviously, this set's gonna suck because running into Landorus is not gonna be fun. But we have U-turn, Supercell Slam, Acrobatics, Brick Break. Really, Brick Break's just there for maybe King Gambit, that's really just it. Supercell is my main form of stab I want to click in this game. Acrobatics is just to have flying stab, and U-turn just to pivot. Pretty much outspeed again, outspeed the Landorus and below. This thing can actually hit really, really hard. I had to be very careful if Gardevoir tries to trace my Volt Absorb, because unfortunately, as much of a mean game this is going to be, he's going to most likely be Trace. It would be really funny if he was Telepathy. But I really think this Landorus set could actually kind of cook here. I'm actually really happy and proud of this set, and I hope it's going to really do well here. Speaking of sets, I really want to do well. I'm really proud of this set. I hope I'm making Kyle proud of this. We're going so creative with this P2, man. With plus two, I actually believe I do guarantee outspeed everything outside of Mega Lopunny, which is really, really funny. Actually, no, I think I actually do outspeed Lopunny with this, I think. But what's really great about this set is that I get agility up and I can actually get charge beam boost. My stride attacks are going to hit so hard. It's gonna be so great, man. This is just a really funny P2 set. I still went with Eviolite. I really wanted to try something else, but I think Eviolite's fine. I'm only having like 120 in my HP for boosted. That's all it really is. But I really want this Porygon to pop off, man. I really do. This is really, really a fire Porygon set here, and I'm really excited to see how it's gonna work in this game. And hopefully I'm hoping this works, man. I really wish I could have had Hidden Power 5, but Hidden Power is obviously banned. So I'll try to text my best way to hit the King Gambit. So, and last but not least, we're bringing another Choice Band Pokemon. We're bringing a Choice Band Deoxys Speed, which again, this one definitely isn't as meme-ish or really if anything of a meme. So I really was trying to be creative with Deoxys. I could have ran like the Star Power build again and had like Drain Punch. But I don't know. I feel like that set just wasn't as fun, and I've already pulled off a set like that before, and it's not as fun. It's more boring. It's really like stally. So I went with this set because it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more interesting, and then again, it has like drawbacks towards it. Well, we're just max CB max B because we were literally outspeeding everything without speed increase and stuff like that. So really excited for this Deoxys speed to pop off. I want to get Deoxys a couple more kills. I think he's technically speaking. He wasn't as of right now. I think he is technically still our MVP. But I really want to just start getting some kills with these guys, and hopefully we can have a fun time. But yeah, I'll go ahead and connect to get Yeah, go ahead and get connected with Shadow and get ready for some fun memes, guys, and hopefully some fire sets. I'm hoping to see some heat from him. Hopefully he likes the heat I've got. I'll see you guys for the battle. Alright, guys, we are here for the battle against Game Boy Shadow, and he did bring some of the fun stuff I was hoping he would bring. Did not bring his Mega, though, which is actually kind of okay with me, so he did bring the Hitmonlee. I want to see what he kind of cooked here with Hitmonlee, and he did not bring the Gardevoir, which I was low-key kind of happy he didn't bring. He did bring Dragalge, which I'm actually kind of interested to see what he's going to do here with this. Uh... What set do I want to show off here first? You know, depending on the set, my Calm Mind Mega Shadow here actually does a really good job here. I'm actually gonna lead off with probably... You know, let's lead off with Mr. Fish. Okay, he's gonna go to Kelpie. Let's see here. He's gonna probably fire a Dragon move here, as I do not have a switch into it. I think I just value getting damage here, so I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Pulse here. Does really good damage. He goes for the Sludge Wave. That's okay, Life Orb? That's not fun. I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse here again. No reason not to. Actually, I was tempted to go for Scald, but Life Orb's not fun. Holy shit, that did so much. Alright, I'm just gonna Scald here. U-turn. Oh my god, your Guerrilla Tactics, darn, that's not fun, man! I'm legit brought memes and... Okay. So we're just gonna make a shout here. I'm clicking Calm Mind. Gonna go for that Force Spear now, baby! Oh, Chopple! Check that cow! What? Oh, I understand I went to Modest Nature with this, but that really kills through a berry? Bean Gambit. Chopple. Oh my god. Computer. Choppleberry. Well, like, a close combat would have guaranteed killed that thing. Or a spear. Oh! That might have been a roll. I'm clicking Psychic here. E-Sash. Poison Jab. I'm just gonna fire off another Psychic here. Yo! Reversal! Okay! Reversal Hitmonlee, I like that, I like that. Alright, now we're just going for Shadow Ball here. Ooh, good damage, good damage. He's weakness policy! That's fire! I like that. Alright, I have to unfortunately make the sack here, though. So let's see. Yeah, I like that, I like that. Yeah, I like that, I like that. Yo, shout out to Gallade, though. Gallade got 2 kills. Okay, I am kind of curious. I'm gonna try to... I should have probably put my calcs in, but it's fine. It's a meme match, so... Shadow Ball at +1 does 43 to 50%. Ooh, we got low damage roll. If I went into my Meowscarada here... I am modest. Modest. With Dark Pulse. It does 49 to 58. Ugh. Mm. Deoxys. Speed if I'm max attack. Adamant. How much does extreme speed do? 16%. Alright, he's got to probably have Ice Beam here. I'm just going to go into my sneaky here. I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse here. He's got to have Ice Beam. Trick Room, Psy Shock, Water Move, Ice Beam. He doesn't! Interesting. So he doesn't have the one move. Okay, so you're gonna fire off a Sludge Wave here. Unfortunately for me, I'm actually slower than this thing. He's gonna die in the next hit here. I think I'm gonna go Bobble here just to take advantage of Trick Room. Sludge Wave. Ooh, that crit's big. That crit's low-key big. That crit low-key is big. Sulking comes down here. I'm clicking Tri Attack here. Okay. I don't know if he's gonna set up... You know, if he does, I'm gonna punish him. He has to pull it up here. Okay, we punish this there. So now Slowking in at +2. Oh, wait, that's the wrong Pokemon. Meowscarada. Modest, +2, Dark Pulse. Does 97. Guaranteed kills him here, so I'm just going for the guaranteed kill here. Ooh, he's Calm Mind. I'm just gonna fire off with our Dark Pulse here. I don't know if I would have Calm Mind, so he is Water Move only. Ooh, does not get the bird, which is huge. So we get rid of the Slowking, which means we could now just win this game with Deoxys. Whew. I mean, burn didn't matter. I would have lived burn. Zera is now in. I'm clicking Dark Pulse here. I'm faster. Ooh, that crit. Did that crit matter? Zera, Aura. Yeah, that crit mattered if he's not bulky. Go for Aura Spear. We're gonna win the game. GG's. Let's go! He was scarfed. He was scarfed arm like I figured out, man. I had a feeling that was scarfed arm when he clicked U-turn. So I think what he probably should have done there, he should have went Zero Aura on my nasty plot there. Instead of trying to go for um but yeah, anyways, GG's to Game Boy Shadow, man. That was actually a really fun game. Like I said, I didn't care if I win or lost. This was meant to be a fun game. And, you know, I think the Trick Room and the Hitmonlee, man, that was fire. I'm sad I didn't get to see what the Zero Aura could have been packing or what the Gambit could have also been packing. But I felt really good about this. I felt really good about the fun stuff here. Meow picked up, let's see, Meow picked up 3 kills. And you know what? I think Meow is gonna get the thumbnail. I think Meow deserves the thumbnail. I'm really sad my freaking Porygon could have not gotten off the work there, man. But that's fine. But yeah. But GG's to Shadow. That was a really fun one. I'm really sorry that you didn't get the chance to make the playoffs, man. But hopefully, if we get a chance to face up next time, we can have a nice, cool, serious game and have a really fun time. But yeah, best of luck in your future leagues, man. And with that, guys, we are now 5-3. If we win at least one of our last 2 games, we are guaranteed playoffs. So this is awesome for us. So I'm hoping that we can keep this momentum going. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Whoosh!